This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
That match we were just breaking down is February 13th. 2 weeks later, you're back in Birmingham, of course, tagging with Jerry. And this time you're taking on Jimmy Golden, but not Robert Fuller, but Ron Fuller. And you recently appeared on Ron's podcast. You should go check that out anywhere you enjoy podcasts, and you can hear Arn's story, and it's a hell of a listen. But now in here, you're not wrestling Robert. You're wrestling the real quote unquote boss, the big boss. Does that change the dynamic at all in the way you structure a match or work a match?
Robert was the babyface that all the little girls love. But the guys, liked him too, because he was been there forever, well proven, good performer. Ron was the heavy hitter. He was the Tennessee stud. And when he walked in the room, he was about 6'8" anyway, right? 6'9", whatever it is. He put that cowboy hat on. He was about 7'1".
Yeah.
And he was tall, and his stuff, he would lay his stuff in. It was good and solid, but he was recognized by the fans as the heavy hitter. Things are going to change if he's the partner now. That was just the way he was viewed by the audience.
Let's talk about the next thing, because again, I want to give context. It's Jimmy Golden and Robert Fuller. Then it's Jimmy Golden and Ron Fuller. When we come back, I don't know, a week later, it's Robert and Ron against Arn and Jerry. We're clearly building to the brother story. How are they as a team together, Robert and Ron?
Oh God, they had to have done it 2,000 times by that point, I think, as far as teaming together. They were on automatic. It was just like they just flowed through the match, and whatever you brought to them, they just knew what to do. They had to have been partners, like God knows how many times. And it was, it just had a good feel to it, because, okay, now the two brothers are together, the heavy hitters here. Surely they're going to be the ones to beat these guys for the titles.
It didn't happen. There's a DQ. So the Fullers win, but it's by DQ. The next week, you're in singles action. It's the Southeastern Heavyweight Title Tournament, and it's the first round. And Robert Fuller picks up the win over you by DQ because you're a damn dirty cheater, and everybody knows it.
How about rotten rat bastard?
This is interesting, though, because I felt like when you guys were Olympia and Super Olympia, you guys were good guys, baby faces. But now when you're wrestling the Fullers, man, there's no way you're baby faces. You guys, especially with all these DQs, you become a damn heel, Arn.
And you know what I gained in becoming that heel and being able to go out with Jerry every week? I got one thing you have to have as a heel, and used to be in the business, is you had to have the audience's respect.
Right.
They didn't rush to the rail to tap you on the back and pat you on the back. If you were a heel worth your salt, they were running away from the rail to get away from you because they were afraid of you. And that's the way it was those back in the day. They didn't have to like you. They certainly didn't have to love you, but they had to respect you. And that's how you stayed over as a heel in those days. And I think at that point, with all those top challenges that we had, and we were somehow still champions, even if it was getting ourselves DQ'd, it meant we were legitimate. We were for real. We were worthy to be tag champions. And our teamwork got better. It got more polished. He and I started to know each other. I could just look at him. If a guy had a headlock on me in the middle of the ring, and if I looked at Jerry and tapped myself on the leg, on the knee, and I shot a guy off and dropped down, Jerry knew when he came whistling by those ropes, hit him in the back with a knee.
Right.
Sign language.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.